Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over one of the new moved Pokemons. It's going to be Abomasnow, and we got these games from Rizachi. She's on our team, Altered Minds. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you haven't already, definitely click that subscribe button, and let's watch this video. Alright, so the team here is going to be Azumarill, Altaria, and Abomasnow. The Azumarill moveset is going to be Ice Beam and Hydro Pump, so really the only counter to Azumarill is Abomasnow on this team, especially to a Play Rough Azumarill. Obviously, if it's not Play Rough, then you can just go into the mirror and hope for either the energy advantage or better IVs. So the Larion start is not great for our opponent, but they do switch into this Whiscash. Yeah, we're not going to be too scared. I think there's a Mud Bomb, which is going to be resisted. Blizzard is only going to be neutral damage anyways. So one thing you'll notice about Rizachi is she's very good at energy management here. She knows when the next move's going to be coming, so gain all of the energy that you can. And Energy Ball with the one-shot there on the Whiscash makes sense. Double super effective. With the stab damage as well. Energy Ball also has a chance to lower the defense of the opposing Pokemon. So almost made it to the Weather Ball Ice here, but actually just going to take the energy advantage, come back in with the Azumarill, probably farm all the way down, maybe shield. This is a Body Slam for sure. Oh, it's a Rock Slide. Interesting. So Larion does learn Body Slam, which is very good in a neutral matchup overall. And here's that Azumarill we were talking about. So now you do have an energy advantage and a shield advantage. So probably she'll just stay on Azumarill as long as possible here. Probably end up shielding up. Maybe we'll try to catch a move on the Altaria, because Altaria is going to be kind of a liability in this matchup, right? Maybe actually just take this. You survive an Ice Beam anyways, so you're going to be able to farm down and get to a Sky Attack before you get KO'd, because it does actually take the 2 Ice Beams to do that. And Altaria ends up beating the Azumarill to the Sky Attack, and that's going to be GG here in Game 1. Or not. Now, the farm down will get him down, even though it's double resisted. Alright, game 2 here. Wigglytuff leads, so this is interesting. Probably just stay in. Wigglytuff does have play here in the one shield. A Hydro Pump will do a significant amount of damage, but I think that you do have to bait the Hydro Pump to land the second one if it shields. If they go down to 2 shields, it'll be okay, I guess. But you really need to keep this Wigglytuff away from the Altaria, because Wigglytuff will absolutely dominate this Altaria. So they do end up taking out this Azumarill, but at the cost of 2 shields, which is fine. They end up switching into Pidgeot. Interesting. And she could have thrown the Weather Ball Ice there, but I think what her plan here is that she's going to want Altaria to have good matchups, and we'll probably just farm down this Pidgeot altogether, and have the charge moves for the Wigglytuff, because the Sky Attacks will KO. She's actually at 2 Sky Attacks right now. Oh, the shield, nice. I like this because the Sky Attack will KO at this point. Dazzling Gleam, wow. Could have just gone for Ice Beam. Our opponent may only have one move. This is at rank 2, I think, in this first set. And then I think the second set is at rank 3. So you really have a myriad of opponents at this level. Sometimes people are past rank 10. Sometimes there's just people playing with whatever Pokemon they have. And yeah, it's just an interesting experience here in the beginning levels of GBL Season 3. Alright, third opponent here, Ramrod. I think I've heard this name before, but we'll see. Galarian Stunfisk. This is a really good matchup, especially with the Hydro Pump variant of Azumarill. And the switch into Azumarill is really good for Rizachi here, because she's going to be able to come in with Abomasnow, and really the moves don't hurt too much here. Interesting, Play Rough. So probably running Play Rough, Hydro Pump. I think a lot of the Azumarills I've seen, almost all of them seem to run Hydro Pump, and then it's pretty much a 50-50 split of whether they go Ice Beam or Play Rough. So I think now that... Oh, shields again. Interesting. So coming in with the Energy Ball, I believe this would KO at this HP. It is actually a really... Oh, it is at 7. It is at very high HP, but... Okay, comes in with Skarmory. She does the exact same thing here. It's pretty much a neutral matchup to come in with Altaria, but you're alleviating any stress you might have about Altaria versus Azumarill in the back, which is obviously heavy favored for our opponent. So rather come into the neutral matchup and deal some damage rather than have a really terrible matchup in the back and then maybe get farmed down. And actually we get to 2 Sky Attacks here, so I don't know if Skarmory was holding back some energy or didn't know the counts too well, but I think Azumarill's going to come back in here. Oh, no, they actually come in with Galarian Stunfisk. So probably... Oh, it was an early Rock Slide. I was going to say we're probably going to get this Sky Attack off, but looks like our opponent doesn't really want to take too much damage here on the Stunfisk, but we're definitely just going to come back in with Azumarill. Probably not throw right away. I think the switch timer is up. Ooh, I think that's a little risky, but it's fine. Switch timer is up on both sides, but our opponent did not switch in fast enough. Now just do some damage here, wait for Azumarill to probably throw a move, then come in and do an Energy Ball, right? You could also stay in this matchup. You have the HP advantage, but play rough on the opposing Azumarill. Definitely going to dictate coming back in with this Energy Ball, and this should get close to KOing, and then just Powder Snow down. So what we're seeing here with the Abomasnow is pretty much the buffs to Powder Snow, which allow you to get to the moves a little faster, and then also the addition of what's it called, Weather Ball Ice as a bait move is really nice. So Abomasnow before this move addition only had giant moves like Hydro Pump. No, wait, I don't know if it has Hydro Pump. Blizzard, Outrage, Solar Beam, and then recently, I guess in the last few months, got Energy Ball, and then as of a few days ago, now has Weather Ball Ice, which is an insane ice move. So it'll be interesting to see if Rosachi baits here or just goes straight for the Hydro Pump. Usually, Umbreons don't shield this, so I'm kind of surprised she doesn't go for the Hydro Pump there, but I understand it as well. You have a lot of time in this matchup to do stuff since the foul plays are not really doing too much. Looks like now we'll just go for the straight Hydro Pump. Obviously this will KO if it lands, and our opponent's obviously unwilling to throw another shield into this matchup. So this is not a great matchup, but she doesn't want to get switched out and then locked in. Probably just wants to come in with this Abomasnow, get to an Energy Ball, and Thunderbolt is resisted. But maybe just trying to watch out for the damage. Maybe she thinks that Abomasnow is actually going to be really good for the back. Plus, we have the shield advantage. Why not take advantage of that, right? Nice catch on the Altaria here. This is definitely going to be a Thunderbolt, which is neutral, I believe. Yep. So while Altaria is flying, it's actually got that Dragon typing, which is going to resist all the elemental attacks. So that's Fire, Water, Electric, Fire, Grass. Said fire twice. Alright, and then the flying typing is obviously Electric is super effective against that. So decides to shield here, probably just to take this last shield from Skarmory. We'll see if they want to shield or not. They probably do, to be fair. Oh, I think I would have tried to shield and farm down on that Skarmory. But, yeah, because the Lantern was almost 0 health there in the back. So this is game 5 of the first set. And we run into a Quagsire. So Quagsire is interesting. Definitely good against the Galarian Stunfisk, but also has the Stone Edge for a lot of other matchups, like the Ice matchups. So it's similar to Galarian Stunfisk in that vein, but the typings are a little different. So the team must dictate that these typings are a little better, or maybe they just don't have a Galarian Stunfisk. I don't know the situation. But, yeah, you can just go straight Ice Beam here. It's neutral. And going to be putting on a lot of pressure. Probably shields this. Oh, just going to let Azumarill go. Interesting. Probably coming in with Abomasnow? No, coming in with Altaria. And definitely just going to farm down. Alright, so big energy advantage. We have the energy advantage, we have the shield advantage, but we do not have the switch. But apparently they do not have a good counter to Altaria, or they would have come in with it. Instead, they come in with Blaziken, which is possibly it has Stone Edge, so maybe we shield here. We do have 2 shields as it is, and definitely can just get KO'd by this Sky attack. As you see, she just threw it immediately. Could have farmed down, but would have had a chance at a Stone Edge there, and would rather just come into the last matchup. Double Mud Boys, Swampert in the back. What an interesting strategy here. So she's our opponent's obviously saying that they're weak to grass, which is why they have the Blaziken as a hard grass counter. But this team's actually triple weak to Tropius, right? So that's this is an interesting team, but I think a slightly flawed team as well. All right, that's the first set down. We have a second set coming up here, and this is going to be in rank 3. That was a 5-0, by the way. And now Rizachi's in rank 3. Oh. Okay, fixed the overlay there. Alright, getting into the match. Altaria lead, obviously this is an insane lead. Double resisting the Dragon Breaths, and Ice Beam being double super effective as well because of the Dragon flying typing. So she's farming up a little bit extra, you see here, because this matchup's so dominating, you just want to have some extra energy. Plus, she probably knows they're switching out, right? So banking literally 99 energy on the Azumarill for later, that's going to come in handy quite well. Ice Beam's neutral, not going to do too much, but these bubbles are... Abomasnow is pretty squishy, so you're seeing that she shielded almost every time previous to this, but this time she did not. Probably going to shield here and maybe go Weather Ball Ice. But, yeah, Abomasnow takes damage. Yeah, and we have 2 Weather Balls here, so I think one is going to be enough to KO this Azumarill. And then have... Oh, nice farm. And then have one for whatever's here in the back. And the Energy Ball here... A little bit of lag, but not really. No extra moves went through on either side, so mutual lag is fine. The defense drop here, nice on the energy ball. And actually, Azumarill is good against both of these mon. Probably could come in with either. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and then coming in with this just to eat a Rock Slide, probably not even shield this, to be honest. The shields don't even matter at this point. The matchups are too dominating on our side to really matter. Guess she's going to pull the shields anyways because one Ice Beam does need to go through. Remember, she's got 99 energy here, so one Ice Beam's going to come through, and then a Bubble, and then a second Ice Beam probably. Probably won't even attempt to farm because actually the Bubbles are super effective against Galarian Stunfisk. So, can just come into that matchup and do fast attack damage. Yeah, and the opponent goes out. Good win there. Started with the lead, a really good lead, so pretty good. Oh, Berserker in Great League. I don't know how the Berserker matchup runs. Azumarill does resist all of the charge attacks that Berserker has. Berserker resists the Ice Beams, but the Hydro Pump's probably one-shot. It is very squishy. Might have even shielded an Ice Beam, but actually might not shield at all. The matchup's just so bad. Probably come in with something that's really good. So I imagine this Cresselia has Grass Knot. Okay, so all of us have a Cresselia with Grass Knot, but it's really high stats, so usually not very good for Great League. I really think that Cresselia with Grass Knot is very good in this current meta. I'd be really wondering if anyone else is trying Grass Knot Cresselia right now. Like I said, I think it's actually insane. So if anyone does, let me know how those games have gone because, like I said, I think it's really good right now, and I really haven't seen too much of it played. I've seen a couple Cresselias, and whenever they're in the lead against my team, I definitely take those L's. So definitely doesn't want to come in. Oh, good swap from our opponent to catch this Sky attack. We're definitely going to switch to the Abomasnow right now. Oh, maybe not. Looks like we'll probably take a Rock Slide and just do as much damage as we can here. The Rock Slides are going to be super effective from the flying typing. And now we'll come in. Okay, I guess we just wanted to gain a little bit of energy before coming in with the Abomasnow. These rock slides are going to be super effective as well, right? Yeah, that's doing a lot of freaking damage. This energy ball probably doesn't KO from here, but it's very close. Maybe we can get a farm down. They actually shield it. Okay. So it's going to be interesting. She probably could shield here. They're actually trying to farm up a ton for the next matchup, which is going to cost them probably... Oh, our opponent's very good at switching into these moves here. Gonna let... Oh, I was gonna say gonna let Abomasnow go. Okay, she's probably not gonna shield here. Looks like she wants all the energy to be on Altaria. You notice she had the Weather Wall and just didn't want to throw it at all. That's because she knew the Altaria matchup's going to be the best matchup here. And, oh, has the shield. Oh, we're in no danger here. I don't think. Well, it does resist the Dragon Claws, or the Dragon Breaths. Oh, no. So our opponent, yeah, farmed up a ton of energy in the back. Maybe had to go... Oh my gosh. What a close matchup. Alright. Next game here. This is game 3. Pretty good lead for us. Earthquake would do a lot of damage, but Azumarill has a lot of HP. This felt kind of fast. This is probably a Rock Slide. Muddy Water. Wow. That's interesting. So probably just going to go straight Hydro? No. Well, the fact that it has Muddy Water, do you think it runs Rock Slide Muddy Water? Probably. Oh, Earthquake Muddy Water. What an interesting moveset. So I have seen on other people's streams Muddy Water being used by Galarian Stunfisk. I've not actually seen it used in any of my personal games. So that's really interesting there. Does she think this is a bait? Oh, good call on the bait. And now just going to go for the farm down. This is definitely a second Muddy Water. So our opponent probably could have just gone straight Earthquake, gotten the shield advantage. Wow. Or gotten the Pokemon advantage, right? And now we have 99 energy here on Azumarill, maybe even 100. And going for an Ice Beam, and then, just going for this KO here with the Hydro Pump. I wonder if our opponent shields. Ooh. Oh my god, Azumarill's done so much work, and now she gets to see the last Pokemon. It's going to be Arcanine. So the one thing about Arcanine is it's got really good coverage moves, but it's super squishy. Look how much this Dragon Breath is doing to it. So when you have Arcanine, usually this is the situation you want it in is when you have 2 shields and your opponent has 0, or even if your opponent just has 0, you can get to like Wild Charge or Foul Play, really have that insane coverage. I think our opponent did have Fire Fang, which is interesting. I think most go Snarl for the big time energy advantages. Alright, this next game, obviously Altaria in the lead is very good for us. They're probably going to switch out here. Yeah, switch into Azumarill. We've seen this a couple times. They did get a 1 bubble energy advantage there, though, so... Oh, our opponent's lagging, and... Oh, this is unfortunate. So it looks like Rizachi stopped attacking, but because she thought the opponent was lagging, but it was one of those animation lags where they ended up catching up fully on energy, so that kind of sucks. Personally, I used to stop attacking when I saw the animation stops. The problem is now you don't know if they're actually lagging or if it's just an animation glitch. And then if they aren't lagging and it's an animation glitch, you're so far behind that it just doesn't even matter anymore. So I've definitely stopped doing that. You get lag on both sides at this point. I think you kind of just have to go with it. Alright, double shielding here on Abomasnow probably beats it to the Energy Ball. Gonna switch back into the Azumarill because they try to KO the Abomasnow there, but definitely quick switches here from Rizachi. Gonna farm down, gonna have almost a Hydro Pump. I think gonna be 1 bubble away from a Hydro Pump for whatever's coming in next. Oh no, does have the Hydro Pump. Sweet. Alright, the problem is it's against this Azumarill, it's going to resist the Hydro Pump, but do have a huge energy advantage. They can't really farm too much. They'll probably end up throwing an Ice Beam. Does it KO from here? It's close, actually. Oh, Play Rough. Right. Okay. No, they showed Ice Beam earlier, though. Okay, so they're not running Hydro Pump. That's interesting. So really hoping for whatever's in the back is going to be fine for Altaria to beat. Most likely it is. Oh, that's probably GG's. Can they get farmed? Does Rosachi get farmed out? Probably, so needs to switch right away. One flash cannon's not going to be enough, but two is going to KO, and there's just not enough time to get damage down onto this Focus Blast. Okay. Okay, all of a sudden there's a chance. Maybe they only have a one move Reggie. Oh my gosh. If this only has Focus Blast, I think that Rosachi does win. I actually don't even think of Flash Cannon KOs right now. Wow, one move Registeel in here. Okay, so I think if you only have one move on Registeel, you probably should go something like Galarian Stunfisk. It's a lot cheaper because Registeel is a legendary. You don't have to pay 100,000 dust for a second move and 100 candy, which is very hard to get to. So this matchup, I believe this is game 5 in set 2. Toxicroak can win this matchup in all shield scenarios. Well, no, I don't think it wins the 1. But it can win the matchup, but tries to catch a Hydro Pump here. Now she knows she stayed in a little too long here, so she has to wait for Azumarill to throw energy before she can switch into Abomasnow. So I imagine that's what's going to happen. Take whatever this is and then switch Abomasnow right away. Yeah, so the problem is allowed two bubbles to come through and then couldn't afford to switch. This is going to be an Ice Beam for sure. It's neutral damage. You can take a few of those. Probably 2 with all the bubble damage coming in. And like I said near the beginning, really good with energy management. Only throws when the opponent's about to throw so that you can get the maximum amount of energy coming in. Toxicroak coming in. Probably Toxicroak shields this and tries to farm down. Oh, doesn't shield, but will be able to farm down. Oh, we had it. All right. Probably come in with Altaria, right? Yeah, farm this down. Has the switch for Azumarill if the Azumarill comes back in. Azumarill is at half HP. You can take one Ice Beam. I imagine she'll either switch or just go straight for the Sky Attack, forfeiting the Altaria and then putting everything onto the Azumarill for whatever's in the back. It's very possible what's in the back is Steel. It also could be a Flyer, so this is a decent idea here. Otherwise, she's just trading neutral damage with the Azumarill. On the other side, Ice Beam, gonna be close, might not KO. Depends on the IVs. Oh, she's actually undercharging. Oh, very nice undercharge to get an extra bubble in there. And it's going to be Sableye here in the back with a shield. I wonder if she can get to 2 Hydro Pumps. Goes for the Ice Beam. The problem is we're so low on HP. We do have a shield, so they probably have to try to go for the farm down. Is this Hydro Pump enough? I think Sableye is pretty squishy, even though it's a level 40. Wow. Okay, really good play there in that last game. Yeah, I wanted to do some videos here with Abomasnow, and since I'm not using any of the new Pokemon, I wanted to try to get y'all as many games as I could of the usage of that Pokemon. I'm also trying to get someone who has a Shadow Abomasnow. We'll also look for anyone that has Driftblim or what are some other things? Pelipper, maybe even Hex Marowak. So if anyone has any videos of those, you can definitely send me a DM on Twitter or put a comment below in the YouTube on the YouTube comments, and I can feature your video. Also, if you want to let me know plays that you usually do with those, that would be very helpful so that I can mention it in the video as well. All right, thanks again everyone for watching, and have a great day.